Jeff Howard here at Kiteboarding.com, and we have one of the nicest kites that we've ever had that we like to see in here, and this is the brand new 2013 Ozone Reo. Now, after last year when they came out with this kite, this thing is what everything was measured by in the surf type industry. Amazing. Now, I do have to say, it is the fastest turning kite I have personally ever flown. The speed of turning response is amazing. Now, the biggest thing that Rob Whittle worked on this thing is the drift. Turning speed and drift are so important when it comes to the surf side or riding in the surf. The reason is you want that kite to move fast. As soon as you pick the wave you want, turn it and leave it. Push that bar away if you don't want the power and you want the kite to drift. Drift is the kite, get the kite to follow you. This kite is amazing. It is by far every one that I've ever gotten these things to. So some of our riders that are all around the U.S. that test these kites for us to give us feedback, the Reo comes back 100%. Hands down, one of the top surf kites. Now, a few changes have been made in the new 2013, and we try to do a real close inspection to see some things. Now, reinforcement-wise, they've gone inside, and what you don't see and you can't see is a little stitching in here. It's kind of hard to see, but internally, there's some beef up in this stitching area. This increases the load of which this seam does. Now, it does not run all the way to the tips. It only needs to run out to the number 2 strut. That is a great thing internally, just for strength and everything else. They also have kept their screw valve, their oversized screw valve, which is so quick to inflate these kites, it's unbelievable. Now, a big thing about the Ozone, and they were one of the ones who started it, is a pulley-less bridle system. Fantastic, nothing to wear, nothing to break, everything. It's so simple. You hook up, ride, and the depower ability is still the same as any of them with pulleys on them, but you don't have the wear and tear. It does have all of their one pump system from one location. Everything inflates. They've done a reinforcement up here on the top of the cell. Instead of putting insignia cloth in here, they've run a Dacron piece right here up to the leading edge. Now, what that does, it gives you wear and tear in here. A lot of these kites will sit on the beach and stuff, so they kind of did this a solid Dacron. And if you do ever get a cell cut, which every single kite in the industry at some point will need to be fixed, this eliminates you going into this leading edge. If it rips all the way up, this has to be opened up. With the Dacron piece here, the full-on 3.9 ounce Dacron, it will not go through this. It's a really great, easy thing to get into repairs. Double layer trailing edge. It has some reinforcements at each strut. Again, this is turned to Dacron for wear and tear. I'm guessing that they had some issues and they wanted to get that beefed up, which they have here on the Reo. But I tell you, hands down, we are really excited. The Reo has been one of those top-selling kites that we have. Customers who get a hold of these really love them. For the surf, you can't beat the Reo. Check out the colors online. There is a range of colors. They did change a few things up in the coloring. The design aspect and the whole shaping is all the same from 2012. New color, new reinforcement, fantastic kite. If you have any questions at it, give us a call here at Kiteboarding.com.